subscribe, okay? Tell a friend to subscribe to this channel, okay? Get your mirror message, you know what I'm saying? Get your what's really good topic. Get your beat on, okay? Subscribe. Make sure I say that. Subscribe. See, there's a thing down there. Oh, and hit the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. So I'm going to be using this brush set for the first time. It's the Makeup Shack brushes. So we're going to see what magic we can create. I'm going to be going into like one of my go-to palettes. We already know this is a go-to palette for me. Also going to be going into my 35M palette by Morphe. I'm going to dip the T170. Is it 170? No, I'm sorry. The T70 into the yellow shade of the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. This color right here. And we're going to rock this in the crease. I'm packing the product on first because I want it nice and built. And then I'm going to blend it out. Blend out the edges. So I'm now going to go in with the T44. Stroke of Luck and Express Yourself. I'm going to blend these two together and I'm going to put those in my crease. While I'm doing that, let's go ahead and let's get into the mirror message. The last, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks, I've had some things going on. I don't want to get too much into my personal life, but I just had stuff going on and I just allowed it to consume me, and I allowed it to conquer me as opposed to me conquering it. But all that to say that imperfection, you have to find the beauty in your imperfection, and it's okay being human, and it's okay to not be perfect. That is completely acceptable. Life is all about growth, and I'm still growing. And so that's what the mirror message is. Just that there's no such thing as a loss. It's a lesson. A loss is not a loss. It's a lesson. And that there's beauty in imperfection, and you have to find the beauty in the imperfection and keep it pushing. Keep it going. That's it. And then I'm going to go in with the T70. Oops. And I'm going to blend it out. Okay, so far I'm really liking this T70. I'm really liking this T70. I like it as much as I like my M576, if not a little bit more. So now I feel like I'm cheating. The T44, I like the T44, but not as much as I like my JH33. It doesn't look like I'll be cheating on that brush. I'm going to go into this color right next to Stroke of Luck. Nude Tude. We got a Nude Tude. And I'm going to stick with the T44. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other two colors. I'm just going to start, I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm going to start on the outer corner, build it up. And this is going to really start to deepen. This is definitely a deeper color. So it's really going to start to deepen up my crease. And I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, so I have a little bit more blending to do, evidently. Okay, so now for the last transition shade, I'm going to go into Green with Envy. Oh, y'all know I'm clumsy. We've met. I'm going into Green with Envy, and I'm still using my T44. So I'm going to pack this on. I'm going to build it up little by little, work my way into the inner corner. I'm going to dip into the yellow just a tad bit, and I'm going to blend this out. So, really quick tip, right? If you're doing a cut crease and you're dissatisfied with the blend, don't put too much energy into it. Don't sit there all day fooling with your eye trying to blend out that one spot, because after you cut, you have to go back in and blend it out again anyway. So I'm going to go ahead for sake of time, and I'm going to do my right eye, and I'm going to cut my crease, and I'll come back. I'll be back, y'all. Y'all know I'm clumsy. We've met. I'm going in with the Makeup Shack T79, and I'm going into my go-to palette, And I'm going to go into this green right here, and I'm going to put this on top of the concealer just to add as a base for my glitter. And I am just going to apply this to my lid. Oh my god. Okay, so I like this brush. Oh my god. I love this brush. Like, I love this brush. So now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Shack T63. I'm going to go back into Green with Envy in the 35M palette. Swivel that around a little bit. Tap off the excess. And I am just going to redefine this cut. So earlier when I was saying don't worry too much about the blending, because you have to go back and deepen it up, this is exactly what I was talking about, because I'm still going in and blending it out some more. And so now I'm going back into the T70, and I'm going to make sure that that line is blended. And I'm going to go into Green with Envy. And I'm just going to apply this on the outer corners of my cut just to make sure that I have a seamless blend. Nice soft strokes. Now I am going to use a different brush for this, because this is just the brush that I use for this. It's a Kylie brush. This is what I use to pack on the glue for like everything. So yeah. And I'm just going to apply the glue. I'm going to apply a thin layer. I'm just going to apply a thin layer of glue right on top of the green. I'm going to take the Kylie brush and I'm going to dip it into the glitter. Pick up a little bit of glitter. And then I'm going to pack that onto my lid. I'm going to leave this little corner right here. I'm not going to put any glitter right there. I'm not going to go all the way over, because I'm going to blend out the shadow a little bit more over there. So I'm going to leave that blank for right now. So now I'm going to go back into the T44. I'm going to go back into Green with Envy, and I'm going to go ahead and blend the outer corners the rest of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line, apply my base, and I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, like, this green is so pretty to me. Like, I feel like it's seen to me. Yeah, I'm really in love with this green. Like, I'm feeling this. Okay, so let's talk about it. I didn't use the other brushes, sorry, but I will say this. I absolutely love the T70 and the T79. The T79, when I tell you, I have applied eyeshadow on my lid before, but when I use this brush, you will see these. Like, next week, you will see these. Like, this T79, it has changed my life. So, what's really good? This video's what's really good topic is assisted suicide. I can understand or empathize, sympathize, or empathize with a person that is terminally ill and just wants the pain to go away. Parkinson's is a very painful way to go. It's a very, very painful way to go. Cancer, I've had a couple of family members that have died from cancer. It's very painful, and I can understand wanting to be put out of your misery. However, miracles happen sometimes, if you will. So I don't know how you really determine that it's really your time or it's not really your time. I don't even know how that goes. I did some research. There are some states that made it legal. Those states are California, Colorado, Washington, D.C., Hawaii, Oregon, Vermont, Washington State, and Montana. So there's 8 states in the United States that have legalized assisted suicide. There is a certain criteria that you must fit in order to ask for an assisted suicide. You have got to be mentally competent. It means you're capable of communicating healthcare decisions. You have to be in a state, a legal resident, an adult in a state where assisted suicide has been legalized. And you also must be terminally ill with 6 months or less to live. This has to be verified by 2 different physicians. When it comes to assisted suicide, let's be for real, it's probably happening legally and illegally. I can't imagine the burden that has been placed on the person that has to do that has to assist with that. And I imagine that even though it's legal, that for a physician, this has to be difficult, because in my mind, they spend their time making sure that people live and have a good quality of life. So I can imagine mentally what that has to be like for the physician that says, okay, let me do this for you. I can't imagine that being like something any physician would really sign up to want to do. I can't imagine it. Help me figure it out, guys. What's really good? What's really good with assisted suicide? I can't even figure out which mirror message was the mirror message for this video. I do know that it's important to find the beauty in your imperfection. I do know that it is okay to be human, and that it is okay to not have it together 24/7. That's okay. Don't let you beat you up. So many messages in this video. Whichever one you feel you can relate to the most this week, go with that one, because I can't even begin to tell you what the mirror message was this week. There was a whole lot of messaging. I do apologize for my absence. I don't like recording if I don't like getting up here and saying, make sure you're doing this, and I'm not making sure I'm doing it. That is so hypocritical. That is so fake. That is so phony. And yeah, the only thing false over here is his hair and these lashes. Like, that's not, and I just didn't feel comfortable. And I was going through life. But I definitely want to thank you all for your time. I want to thank you all for spending it with me, getting this message, appreciating this beat. Because this beat, like, does this beat make up for my absence? Because, like, this beat is everything. Oh, okay. Can't say what I want to say because she trademarked that. But okay. Okay. Until next time, beauties.